Bangladesh has created great opportunities for South African businessmen, said Prime Minister. Bangladeshis can perform Umrah on transit visa. Meeting held between ministers of Saudi and Bangladesh, both countries, to work on reducing Hajj cost. Foreign observers to follow 21 guidelines. Policy will be finalized in September, says EC interministerial meeting held. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to myTV News. I'm Farhani Yasmin with the news in studio. Watching headlines now. The details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina commented that Bangladesh has created great opportunities for South African businessmen. She said due to the mutual good relations between the two countries, business can open the doors of great opportunities for the expansion of trade. The Prime Minister said that the Bangladesh government will provide all kinds of opportunities if investment is made in ICT, electronics, construction industry, textile and tourism sector. The Prime Minister also said that Bangladesh is becoming a developing country, so Bangladesh expects big investment from South Africa. Calling on African businessmen to become development partners of Bangladesh, the Prime Minister said that the relationship between South Africa and Bangladesh is historic. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina urged expatriate businessmen to adopt the business plans that benefit the people of both countries. Bangladeshi passengers on stopovers will be able to perform Umrah with a transit visa, said Saudi Arabia's Minister of Hajj and Umrah Affairs Dr. Tawfiq bin Fawzan Al Rabia. He disclosed the information while talking to reporters after a meeting with the State Minister for Religious Affairs Muhammad Foidul Haq Khan at the Secretariat in the afternoon. He also said that the transit visa will be issued at the Saudi airport, and later the State Minister for Religion Foidul Haq Khan said that the two countries are discussing about reducing the cost of Hajj. Along with that, the State Minister also said that the quota for Bangladeshis will be increased for the next Hajj. The policy of foreign observers in the next 12th National Assembly election will be finalized in September. The Election Commission EC held a meeting with the 5 ministries in the morning regarding the foreign observer policy. The representatives of Foreign Affairs, Home Affairs, Law, NBR, Information and Broadcasting were present in the meeting. In addition to the making the foreign observer policy updated, the issue of bringing a foreign observer equipment and tax exemption was also discussed in the meeting. It discusses 21 guides. Observer must follow these guidelines. EC Additional Secretary Ashok Kumar Devnath said that all these are helpful to the observer. The Additional Secretary of the EC gave this information to the journalists in a briefing at the election building in Agarga of the capital. BNP is the main sponsor of militancy in the country, says the Minister of Information and Broadcasting Hassan Mahmood. He said at the Secretariat in the afternoon that the group has been termed as a terrorist organization in the Canadian court too. Commenting that the BNP is disappointed that the foreigners are not paying attention, he said that if BNP boycotts talk shows, the BNP will lose their opportunity to speak, whether the party will boycott the entire media after a few days, added the minister. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir alleged that the government is trying to turn the country into a corrupt nation. He made this complaint at a discussion meeting at Dhaka Reporters Unity today. Fakhrul said that everything Awam Malik is doing is taking away the rights of the people of the country. Rap 10, he has arrested 4 members of the gang, including Muhammad Aminul Haq Dulal, one of the ringleaders of the fake notes worth about ½ crore takas from Atemra, Khilgaon and Shobut Shubak of the capital. Besides, equipment for making fake notes was recovered. Rap's legal and media wing director Khandokar Almoin told reporters in a briefing at Karan Bajar Media Center today that the preliminary investigation revealed that the arrested person he had been making fake notes for about 1 year in cooperation with each other and selling fake notes in different areas of the country, including Dhaka. So far, the gang has traded fake notes worth around 2 crore takas at different times. Viewers, now international news. Southern Europe is burning in a terrible fire. At several places, the temperature exceeded 40 degrees. As a result, strong winds and temperatures have caused fires to spread across Greece. Meanwhile, firefighters have recovered 18 bodies from a forest in northern Greece that has been ravaged by deadly wildfires for the past 4 days. Officials of the country believe that they are all immigrants. At least 16 people were killed in a terrible road accident in Mexico. 15 of the deceased were Mexican nationals. The other of the Venezuelan national, beside the 36 other passengers, were injured in the accident. The accident occurred in the central part of the country in the early hours of the Tuesday local time when the bus collided with a trailer. Officials of Mexico's INM Migration Institute say there were 52 passengers in the bus that crashed, and 10 of them were Venezuelan citizens. They had an appointment to legally enter the United States. An explosion at a coal mine in China, Shaanxi province, has killed 11 people. This information was confirmed in the report by state media CCTV. According to the reports, the explosion occurred at the Xintai coal mine near Yan'an city. About 90 workers were working in the mine at the time of the explosion. 9 people are still missing since the blast. They are trapped inside the mine. 11 others are injured in the blast. They have been admitted to a local hospital for treatment. It is not yet certain what caused the accident. The matter is being investigated. We are about to end the headlines once again. Bangladesh has created great opportunities for South African businessmen, said Prime Minister. Bangladeshis can perform Umrah on transit visa. Meeting held between ministers of Saudi and Bangladesh, both countries, to work on reducing Hajj cost. Foreign observers to follow 21 guidelines. Policies will be finalized in September, says the EC interministerial meeting held. Southern Europe burning in terrible fire and unusual temperature, fire spreading in different areas of Greece. 18 migrant bodies recovered. Saudi club Al Nasser booked their spot in the AFC Champions League with a 4-2 win over Al Ahly. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, YouTube/mytvbd News. To watch all our programs, YouTube/myTV Bangla, Facebook/myTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.